Welcome back, everyone. We're back again with Boston United on our journey to professional league football. In the last episode, we played against Maidenhead. We bet them 2-1, and then against Salford, where we drew 2-2. We had a unlucky game. We went 2-0 ahead, pretty much, or we went 2-1 ahead, and then they got a goal back. It was a really scrappy game. It felt kind of undeserved for Salford to get into it. We were dominant for the first half and majority of the second, and they just kind of started going through the gears against us, which was unfortunate. But they got their winner in the end, which was a bit of a kick in the teeth. Since then, we played against Leamington twice because unfortunately we got them in the FA Cup fourth round qualifying round. It was kind of annoying. Minihan had a pretty good game to 7.6, but usually if he performs well, the team performs crap, so kind of tells you how it went. It was relatively a second string team. Like, we didn't start Margaret's, we didn't start Dunn, Abbott, Tannoy, any of our main players. Bench was, or the defense was different setup. Williams and Saw, Willis and goal. Well, Willis is a normal starting goalkeeper because I don't really trust Parkin as of yet. Maybe I should have started him, but I felt like I didn't want to risk it in this kind of game. But then we went up against Leamington again, put out a full strength team and bet them 4-0. So our team's quite strong. Then we went up against Fylde. At this point in the game, they were top. It was such a scrappy game. 15 fouls from us, 19 from them. I think we had 6 yellow cards and they had 4. Kind of annoying. We had 15 fouls and they had 19. They only got 4. Feels a bit kind of cheated there in that sense, but it was okay. We got the Davey scored for us. I believe it was a penalty. Yeah, it was. But yeah, and they kind of got an equalizer like 2 minutes later, pretty much. And but yeah, it was a good enough game. We kind of dominated possession, showing good how we go against like the top sides. They're one of the top teams to go up. Excuse me. Then we went up against Dulwich Hamlet, bet them 1-0. Slew got a goal. We hit the post about fucking 6 or 7 times against these guys. It was ridiculous. I think it was end to end. Like, they'd hit the post, we'd run up, we'd hit the post. I'd say in total we must hit the post at least 7 times, which was a bit annoying. Parker hit it. Slew hit it about 2 or 3 times. Margaret's hit it. It's just one of those days we couldn't score to save our lives. Slew went through, got a goal, and then as the game went on, we kind of got a bit more scrappy, and they kind of fought back, and then unfortunately they got themselves sent off. Or 2 players, Reese Williams and Charlie Gilmore. But what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yellow cards. So I'd say they got fined as well. We got fined like £750, which is a lot for our level. And actually, surprisingly, that the Leamington game, I think you actually get more if you go to our replay, because for this stage last season we got about £9,000. For the replay we got 11, so it's actually kind of handy, making a bit of dosh. We've also made a signing since we last met. Ooh, didn't realize we're that low, but whatever. I put in a loan-in offer for him. I'm not going to sign him because apparently he's crap, but he's not a great player at this level. But we're after making a signing for Kyle John. I was going to make a attempt at a signing for. I'll show him to you here. He was a former. I actually don't remember his name. Or so we scouted a lot of players, but actually, screw it. We'll just go back to here. He was a right winger, right back kind of player that used to play for Boston. I'd say about 5 or 6 years ago. But looking at his stats and everything, he looked pretty decent, and I was like, I was kind of going to go for him, but I decided against it. I decided to go for this guy, Kyle John. He's a former release player from Everton. He seems okay. When I was going to sign him, he was like a 2-star player with a potential of like 4, so I was kind of excited by that, having someone to grow into it, and he's quite young. I'll show you him now. A 2-star player that turned into a 3.5 star. He's actually quite good. He's on £275 a week. His contract's not that high. Just we have him for another 2 years. £50 for appearance, goal bonus, clean sheet, unused substitution, stuff like that. So it's not that much overall. Some of our starting 11 players are on like £500 or £600. We were going to sign another striker. I think it's Nana. Where is it? or no, Araba, Hakeem Araba. We were going to sign him. He wanted about £750 a week and all these add-ons, and he wasn't going to be my first choice striker, which, like, and I want him to have good finishing. Like, I know Slew has 5 finishing, but like, he's a proven goal scorer for me at this level and the level below, so it's a bit strange having to bring someone else in. His stats aren't as good as the other guys. He would be a definite improvement on what do you call it, Johnson, but I don't know. I was looking at it and I couldn't think he was going to be a good signing for us. I don't think he's had many injuries. He's actually had a few. Maybe it was better to avoid it, actually. But yeah, he's, I don't know, it didn't seem like the right kind of move for us. I want to get John because we only had one right winger, and if when after, what's his name, Tactics, where is he, Wafula, he picked up a yellow card and won the games, and we were kind of screwed on the right hand side because we don't have any international right wingers, so it was a bit of a pain. We can play Minihan there as a defensive right winger, but he's not great. At least having John here, he's a bit of an improvement, a bit more depth for the right hand side. We're actually looking at this guy, Francis. He might be okay, 3-star player, 3-star potential, pacey enough, good dribbling, good first touch. Finishing is low enough, but he's still relatively young. He used to play for FC United and a few other teams. We're going to scout him out further and see if we can get him on a non-player contract, and then just get him to, he'll get paid when he plays. That kind of deal. But he looks he could be good, just for a bit of pace. I want a bit of extra, because Johnson, he's just not cutting it at the moment. How many starts does he have? And he's dropped down to a 2-star player. Before he's about 3, and now he's 2. So it's a bit annoying. His finishing's gone down as well. He's at 16. It's 16 games, no goals, like 2 assists. It's not good form at all. Like, go to any other players. I think Slew has less appearances than he does, and he's on like 5 goals, I think. He's on 16 as well, but 9 starts, 9 off the bench, 5 goals, 1 assist. So he's higher numbers with the goals and everything together. He's not playing as much as well, so if he does come on as a substitute, it's usually like last 10, 15 minutes or so. Markets, he's got 9 goals. He's playing well. He missed a couple of chances against the team last episode, Hamlet or whatever. But yes, we're going to try this team out. We're going up against Billericay. I'm considering whether or not we'll go up against our FA Cup game, or we'll save that for next episode, because it's FA Cup, and that'll be a tough game. I imagine we're going to lose it because it's against Walsall, and they are 13th in League 1. They absolutely batter us, I imagine. But we're going to try this out. Squad numbers, give your man. I thought Elliot had a number. 22. Submit. Okay, interesting. They were telling me they're going to run a 4-3-3, but not one with 3 strikers. Okay, interesting. We'll try this out. I want to try out John anyways. The only thing that's kind of unnerving about John is that he's also quite small, so it's going to be interesting. Our wingers are quite smaller, and he's exactly 5'5" as well, so it's be interesting. See if he'll grow into his pace. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Billericay are favourites for this, but who knows? We might get a chance here, especially with more numbers in midfield. We're still third. I didn't actually go over the league, but we're still third on 36 points, I believe. Wilder's still top, and then Billericay were ahead of us, so it's a good game to go into. I'm also not sure on my schedule for next week, but I might be a bit delayed on a few episodes. I have a few things on at the weekend, and I actually got the... Ooh, that was close. I got the VIP demo for Anthem, so I was going to probably stream that tomorrow, which will be Saturday. And I'll probably see if I can get one of my friends that got me the demo, see if he wants to play around with it for a while. We'll stream it on Twitch, and then take the VOD and bring it back onto YouTube. I'll probably edit it up a bit, maybe make it like an hour or 2 or something. Get that done. See if we can get anything else. I'll see if I can get some more videos ready to go for next week. I usually do about 3 at the weekend for during the week, and try to get play through up to where we need to be, then record the following night. But let's see how we get it, or looking anyways. If not, we might just have 3 or 4 episodes next week rather than the usual 5. And if that's the case, then I might just do like a reaction video just to get something out there. But yeah, I might just have 4 instead of the usual 5. Pretty much just giving you a heads up. But yeah, so if you guys want to check out the Twitch, I'll probably do it sometime in the afternoon, maybe like around 2 or 3, maybe even earlier. But I'll put a notification out on Twitter. You can follow, the links are below. It's Rainbros Gaming on Twitch, and then our on Twitter, sorry, Rainbros Gaming on Twitter, and then it's Rainbros_play at twitch.tv. So you can check us out there. If not, we'll just have this up probably Sunday or Saturday night or something. I'll have it edited down a tiny bit, depending on how appropriate it is. I don't think there's any problems with putting it out there since we have the access keys, but if not, it might get taken out, so I don't know. I know it's going into full beta the following weekend, so I believe the game's coming out sometime in February, or it's coming out in February. I'm not sure what date though, so it could be good. Trailers look good. It's from BioWare, and I always like their stuff. Speaking of BioWare, I actually need to get finished that Dragon Age series. If you guys have seen it, I'll put a link into the up here, and yeah, I haven't had time to play that game. I usually would sit down and play it for like 3 hours straight and then edit down to like half an hour, but I just haven't had a free 3-hour break to do it, and then edit a 3-hour video, which would take like another 3 hours. Yeah, a bit busy at the moment, but yeah, we'll see if we can get something up for that soon. I've a few, I want to take a few days off from work and then see if, damn, everything was going so well. You know what, we're going to change it up. We'll go attacking. We're terrible at set pieces. I don't know what it is. We'll play slightly slower, lower the tempo of the game down, work the ball into the box, and use tighter marking. I'm going to drop these guys a bit lower, just so they're kind of closer to midfield, so there's more space to pass the ball around and create opportunities to overlap and everything. Let's see if we can get something here. Markets is not having a particularly good game. I wonder what... Oh, we have a chance here actually. Never mind. Good man himself getting his tentacle this season. Another assist for Ben Davies. As much as I brought in Henny, or is it Henny? Jesus, where was that going? Took a deflection off the keeper, but yeah, that's a good little goal for us. We're back on level terms. I've lost my train of thought there. But yeah, I was saying might see if I can book a few days off and try to get a stockpile of videos recorded, and then we can have them to go out. It's definitely difficult with working away. I have another channel actually. I don't know if I told you guys. Oh, good man Davies. I haven't put anything up there yet. I've actually had it for a while. It was originally my first channel, but then I decided to stop it, and then I want to make this one, and I used all different, I made up my own website and stuff. You can check the links in below for that. It's like rainbowsplay.com. So when you go to my business email section, it's info@rainbowsplay. So I wanted that kind of stuff to be there. But the other channel, I'll put it in the link in the description. If you, Jesus, this is some turnaround, 3-1. Wow. Maybe we should play attacking more often. Assist by Akioto. For a man with 3 crossing, he's quite good at it. But yeah, I'll put a link in the description if you guys want me to do anything on there. I was thinking making that more of reaction and other kind of stuff that's not gaming stuff related. I have the logo and stuff made. I wasn't sure what to do with it, what to put up there yet. If you guys have any suggestions, that'd be great. Is that full time? Oh, it was. Oh, sweet. I thought it was halftime. The Markets, but geez, last 50 minutes, 3 goals. Not bad at all. Okay, sweet. That's a great result. I wasn't even minding it. And we didn't make any substitutions. Yay. So everyone's going to be wrecked. Nobody gave us a chance for that. That's actually phenomenal. Very pleased. Oh, I hit not pleased. Shit, I thought I said very pleased. Oh my god. I didn't read it. Oh god. God damn it. They're all pissed off now. That's good. Marcus got a brace. Davies scored. Akioto with an assist. And Davies with an assist. He was superb in front of goal. Bloody blah. So he's getting close to his total goals he had last season. It's not bad. John made his debut. He's valued at 12k. Not bad. 11.25. It's pretty decent for an 18-year-old. See how he goes. And he was apparently at the under-19 championship. Was that in the summer or something? I wonder. Must have been. He was without a club. Yeah, but we gave him a 3-week. Kieran Kennedy has requested he wants to be removed. Oh, I thought it was one of our players. I was looking at trying to get him on loan, but he didn't want to come. Okay. Okay. I'll bring you guys back for the Walsall game. I think we'll just play it anyways, get it out of the way, and then maybe jump ahead for wherever we're going to be for the next episode. Then, but yeah, I'll see you in a few. Welcome back, everyone. We're up against Walsall today. Walsall are expected to run a 4-4-2 as well. It's going to be interesting. They have a Parker as well. He's not as good as ours. Actually, he might be better. He's probably a lot better than ours. But yeah, I'm keeping the team pretty much the exact same. We brought Johnson and Thorpe into the midfield. Tannoy is back into squad. Actually, he's the only real change. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Johnson on the bench. We can bring him on if we need a bit of pace, but unlikely. I also offered a contract to the striker who was on trial with us, but he wanted like £1,000 a week, and it'd be a key player, and he was like a 2.5-star player. So I was like, no, goodbye. And I keep trying to offer him non-contracts with a higher wage than they initially wanted. He wanted about, in total it was about like 1,000 with all his add-ons, but I was going to offer him 500 per game he played, and like 150 if he scored a goal. But I'm not going to play him without his wages. He'd just be a bit part player realistically, but no, he didn't want it, so we keep what we have. We still have Alcott or Allet or whatever his name is in the reserves. He's just kind of not been great lately. Abbott's also gone down to a 2-star player, which is really annoying because he has a potential of like 5-star. I don't know why. He gets played a lot, he scores a lot of goals. It's a little bit annoying, but anyways, we'll get into it. Yes, we're going to keep the team the exact same. Let's see if we can get a win here. We are not favorites at all, even though we've won more games than they have, so it's interesting. Oh, they have Ismaili. I remember him. He used to be at I believe he was at Wolves. Yeah, I had him in my, I think it was like FM17 or 16. I wanted him back in the team at the time, but I couldn't get him back, and by the time I got him back, I didn't want him anymore. So it was a weird thing. So I don't really know how good he is at this level. He was always good for around League One, which is where they are right now, so it's going to be interesting. If we can cause an upset here, that'd be great. Keep our run going. I don't imagine that happening at all. The one thing that's really annoying me is that we're the weaker side here, but we're going to their ground. I thought for like FA Cup, it would be the lower teams at home, or so we get the more of the revenue, but I guess not. It's a bit annoying because a bit of more cash for intake would be handy, unless it's us going to them and we're getting half the total cost, if that's how it works. I assumed it was the other way around. We'll see how we're going. We have a pretty good possession base so far. We are still fairly low into the game. 60-40 for 10 minutes, and it's not bad. And it just keeps going up and up and up. They had a shot, that's not great. Slew is offside. Playing on the counter. Kieran Morris. Let me change this to mark him a bit more. Shouts. Get creative. Ooh, Parker. You're better than their Parker. I always believed in you. Set pieces are pretty decent on this FM. I know last year they weren't. Keeper didn't even dive. Wow. Yeah, Parker's been a bit of a beast. We're having very good on loan centre halves. I'd love to see if we can pick him up next season. I doubt he wants to. I think he's like 21 still. Yeah, he's 21, so he might not want to join. His valuation is lower than Musanda's, so he could be a possible opportunity if we ever get around to it. Or possible signing. Although we do have Cavani and Williams, they're still floating around. Williams is, well, Cavani's starting, and then Williams is as well. He's more of a covering centre half, so he'd be good in a 3 or a 5. Just when he has a bit another man or two people beside him who are going to kind of stay where they are, and he'll be able to shuttle in behind them and stop any through balls. Although you don't really have to worry about that at this level. It's more crosses and over the top stuff, which is where you want your normal kind of center defenders. Because if you have a covering guy, he's going to be dropping back a bit, and long balls over top are going to be a bit of a problem then. Played well so far, but there's still room for improvement. Realistically, yeah, we're doing really well against them. A lot more to come from you. I believe we should have what it takes. Who knows, maybe making them all upset in the last game was the right call. Maybe they're going to be playing throughout their skin to get a win for us. Oop, they gave away possession. So did we. Parker picked it back up. Back to Willis. Go along with it, son. Go along with it. Ooh, great ball. Also, Dunn's gone down to a 3-star player. He used to be about 3.5, 4. Oh my god, what a terrible... Was that off Parker? It must have been. He's the one highlighted there with his name. And why is the ball black? You'd think that'd be a terrible ball, unless they're expecting snow. Didn't that make sense? It looks like it just flicked off the top of his head or something. Jesus, no one was fucking marking him. Bit of a shambles there. Slew's on a 6.4. He's not doing amazingly great. Okay. Shit, they have a free kick. Oh, is that a penalty? Fucking Dunn gives away so many fucking pens. It's ridiculous. Come on. I don't know what it is. Penalties right at Willis. Just, we can't save him, but top corner, he has it for days. It's right beside him. Let's do this. And it's like, it's saved. Fucking done. I think that's his like 4th or 5th fucking penalty he's given away. He plays really well, but then he does shit like that, so it's kind of like infuriating at times. Come on, Bourne, do something here. I'm actually a little bit annoyed he hasn't improved all that much, even though he has had like 14, 15 starts so far this season. He hasn't really improved. I think some of his mentals have gone up, but like none of his technicals have. You think with that amount of game time, he's not scoring goals or getting assists, so that could be a reason why he's not improving as much. But he is having a great link-up play with Akioto when he starts to drift into inside forward, and then Akioto makes a burst onto the left flank. Come on, Tanoi. Oh, off the post. Fuck. Oh, he hits the post so often. Or woodwork, or crossbar, not post. Well, we make a substitution. Slew was not having a particularly great game. It has a lot to do with his finishing level. He can get into the areas, but he just doesn't finish them as often as some of the other guys do. We'll get done off, I think, for maybe Thorpe. No, Burrows. Burrows is a more energetic midfielder, so bringing him on might be a good burst of pace for the team. And I'll give them a shout because they are looking disinterested, and get creative. Start causing stuff to happen. I actually might do that. Change up the team instructions a bit. In transition, shorter passing, a slightly lower tempo, work the ball into the box. In transition, and those tighter marking and prevent short goalkeeper distribution, just to keep the strikers on the center half, so he's not going to roll it out to the strikers and center forwards and stuff. Come on, Bourne. Do something here. Whenever I see Akio stop and stand on the ball, he usually just lobs it forward and always lands at Merkin's feet. It's very funny to see every now and again. Just like your man did there. Jesus. Good saves. John Jules. J. John Jameson. It's probably going to be a goal for them. Should have been. The way he took that, it looked like he kind of kicked it backwards. I wonder if it was a scorpion or something. They have Osborne, we have Bourne. He's just from Australia. Shame. Burrows made a good interception there. It would have been good if we could have broke with it with pace, but he had to redistribute backwards. Shame. That game went by really quick. It's a bit of annoying. 2-1 loss to a team that's 2 divisions ahead of us is not bad. Can't fault them for their performance. I'm glad I hit the right fucking answer this time. But damn, it's a bit of annoying. Okay, when should we bring you guys back? We're in October, I believe. No, November. Or should we just try to jump the whole way to the FA Cup first round? I think the board wants us to get to like the second or third, but there's not much you can do when you get drawn against one of the tougher teams for this stage. But okay, schedule. When will we come back? We already played against Maidstone, I think, did we? Can't remember. Yeah, we showed that game. It was Maidstone and Crew, I believe. Maybe do Wrexham and Ebbsfleet or Wrexham and Eastleigh, something like that. Maybe, or even jump all the way to ahead to January or something. Although those are 3 games we've already played. I think we showed the Dagenham and Readingham one. Can't remember actually. We might just do Eastleigh, Wrexham, and then jump ahead to like the end of January, see if we make any signings or get rid of anyone. But yeah, sure, we'll end it there. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.